Hey y'all, it's Susan. Welcome or welcome back. Um, I know I've been seeing some growth, some new subscribers coming in, and that is great. I hope that you're finding something here that can be valuable to you or to someone else, or useful to you or someone else. Um, if you're already a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love y'all's interaction. I love comments. I do try to always comment back. Sometimes it takes a couple of days, or if it gets lost, I may run across it a couple of weeks later, but I always try to respond. I know it looks like I have a lot going on here, and I kind of do. This is my affirmation for this week and my scripture for this week. And then this, I don't even remember which magazine I found this in, but I love it. Embrace the chaos because, chaos with Susan is kind of, chaos. It was more chaotic when my kids were growing up. It's not, and now the chaos is all what comes from inside my head. There's a lot going on in there if you only knew. Anyway, yesterday I uploaded a video that I recorded over the weekend. Today I am going to decorate in my memory keeper. I got to write down some really good memories yesterday. My son called last night. Y'all, I love when that boy calls. And I probably shouldn't call him a boy. I don't know. What do you call a 29-year-old? I don't, young man. I love when that young man calls. Maybe that's what I should say. I am so proud of him, and there's nothing I love more than hearing his voice. When the phone rings and I see him on the caller ID, and then I hear his voice, "Hey, Mom," y'all, there is nothing in the world like hearing, y'all, I'm getting emotional. I think his birthday's next week. He's going to be 29, and I think that's what's got me a little bit emotional. There's nothing in the world like hearing the voice that was that baby boy as a grown man who is so responsible and so giving to others and so kind. I just love it. I love it. He calls, and he is roommates with my nephew and who he works with, and then one of their other co-workers, Joey. And so I always, when he calls, "How are the guys doing?" That's always how is everybody doing? How are the guys? And Cameron is kind of the designated cook, just because the other ones don't do it. So he cooks. And he was talking about a new recipe he tried for pasta carbonara the other day, and how much he liked it, but what he would change next time he does it. And then talked about cooking dirty rice and how he did it. And that's what we do, y'all. I love to hear from him because we talk about whatever latest movie he has seen, or who's playing football, or how the high school teams are doing, because some of his friends are coaches and teachers at the high school where he graduated. So it's fun. I love hearing about all the guys he's friends with, y'all. His circle of friends have been friends since they were in preschool together, since they were 4 years old. And I love it. It's one of the greatest things to me. It makes me so happy to know that they're still friends today. Anyway, enough of that. How's everybody else doing? Grace, my youngest one, has started a new job at a bank in Natchitoches, which is a very, very good thing for her, and is currently staying with my cousin's son, well, Jamie's son. Y'all heard me talk about Jamie. She's staying with Jamie's son, and they're walking distance to Jamie's house, so I know she's being fed and taken care of. I don't have to worry about her at all, and I know my little grandson's being well taken care of. I wanted to do something different in my memory keeper, but y'all, I can't decide what kind of stickers I want to use. I don't know. I want to do something different. Not those, not those. Maybe this one. You know what? Because it feels like fall is finally here. Yesterday, our low was 58 degrees. So that was at 6 a.m. Let me see what it is today. The low today is 63 and the high is 88. But y'all, I'm wearing my long sleeve, one of my long sleeve Alabama Girl t-shirts with fall on the back. It's fall, y'all. So since I'm wearing the blue shirt, we're going to go with some kind of gray blue stickers here. And they do have orange flowers, so that makes it kind of fall. And when it's 88 degrees outside every day, flowers are still blooming, so we still have plenty of foliage going on. Let me see here. I gotta find, let's decide on the stickers first, then I'll let count the sunglasses. Oh, those are the party cats. That's right, we got a party hat and sunglasses on. I think I will. Let me see. What do we want to use today? Y'all, these are so pretty. Of course, I love iron fences and iron gates. If you've ever been to Louisiana and been to New Orleans or been to the old state capitol in Baton Rouge, they have the most beautiful iron fences around the homes and buildings. There's no telling how long the one is around state capitol, because it surrounds the state capitol. And we have a little, I call it a little alleyway. It's not really a little alleyway. It's a little walk through from our front yard to our backyard that's fenced. It's got a wood fence, and it used to have a wood gate. Well, the wood gate, one of the storms ripped the gate off, and I want to put an iron gate there with maybe a fleur-de-lis in the middle of it or something like that, and put down white rock and make myself a little refuge over there where I can like have my coffee when it's nice, or sit and read. Hasn't happened yet. Y'all, I'm shaking. What in the heck? Look at my hand. Ooh, shaky shakes. Let's see. I don't want to do purple. These look really purple. Let's see. This looks kind of fall. It's got some orange in it. And then is there another one with that kind of, this has kind of orange in it. So we'll use these two. Anyway, I know now I've told you about my gate project. I've always got projects going on. I ordered some new curtains, and y'all, I feel like, I don't even know. Because in my past life, before I started going blind, I actually had my own business making custom window treatments and fitted slip covers and things like that. Decorator pillows. I worked with decorators and did all kinds of beautiful things. And now, since I'm like, half blind, I don't do as much of that anymore. And I miss it, and I can't believe I ordered off the rack window treatments to put in my house, but I did. And guess, you know what, it'll be okay. Maybe I won't use this one, because this one looks like he belongs inside, and those were definitely outside pictures. Let me see if I have kind of a fall washi that I can put with it. Oh, get in there, kitty cat. I don't want to bend your head off. Let me see. I know that I have some kind of fall things in here. Y'all, I'm almost set up for 2026. I cut down and I know there are those among us who love to cut down books. There are those among us who think that's silly, but I love cutting down books. So I cut down a composition book to use for my housekeeping journal. It's not for the regular wash the dishes, blah, 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 change the bedding, blah, blah, blah. It's not for that. It's for those bigger things like vacuuming window seals and washing the windows and that kind of stuff. It's for that kind of stuff. So I cut down a composition book for that to a week's size. And I need to look at the calendar for this year and see when I did those things. And I think I'm just going to keep like my my monthly and quarterly task, or monthly and seasonal task in there. just the changing the air conditioner filters, which I do that every month. Usually the last week of the month I do that. I think I want to use this. It's kind of wide for this, but I think I'm going to use it anyway. So I need to look at the past. I'll look at last year, look at this year, see kind of when I do those things, and if that works, come up with a way to track those in there. Although, after I saw Monique's strawberry milk Hobonichi Weeks yesterday, I started having I started feeling like I needed that. I needed it. I think I want to use one of those for my memory keeper next year. But I also think it would be so good for my household planner, you know, for those tasks. I just want one, y'all. It's so pretty. But they're sold out in a lot of places. And, you know, they're not cheap. Oh, my Lord. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I apologize for that. It was not a number I recognized, but my thyroid surgeon called yesterday to let me know she was giving me a referral to a surgeon in Baton Rouge. And I thought that might be them. And it was. So I have yet another doctor's appointment scheduled, but it's not until December, so that's fine. That's fine. I've only got, well, I was going to say I only have one this month, and I was very excited about that because it's the end of the month. And then I remembered that yesterday I got scheduled to go to radiology to have an ultrasound of my thyroid done to compare it to the x-ray, the ultrasound, not x-ray, the ultrasound from 6 months ago. It's constant, y'all, it's constant. But that's okay. I'm working on becoming my healthiest, my best and healthiest self. That's my plan. So, we're going to continue with this. This is pretty, y'all. And I'm putting it down here. By putting it down here, it kind of looks like grass behind the fence with more orange flowers. I like that. I like that. And I'm just going to put this one over here. And you know what? I might save that black cat. I might just put the two fences down and save the black cat, because wouldn't he be cute on Halloween? We could have a cat party. I'll use all the cats that have on party hats, and we'll have a cat party for Halloween. So let me put that back in here. There's that phone, because I need to write down the temperature for today's weather. Put this one back in here. And put that back in there. Y'all, since I revamped my carts, it's been so nice. Because I can roll them out where I can reach them real easily. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 cases of washi right here. And because the way I have them divided with color, I can tell what I'm grabbing. And then I have colored markers and stuff down here. Let me see. I think I'm going to use some of that. And I'm looking for the kind of green I want to use. I don't see it. Oh, wait. I know where it is. Let me see. Oh, I could just use this for the weather today. Let's check the weather. I know I just checked it. I forgot that fast. The low today was not as nice as yesterday. 64 and 88. And I bet it's going to be sunny all day. Yep. 64 and 88. Sunny all day. But it is Louisiana. And that could change in like 30 minutes. We could be flooding. So I'm still going to pretend, though, like it's going to stay the same for a little while. We shall see. And then I'm going to use this to highlight every other line. I like that. And my new glasses came in. I'm wearing them today. My new glasses came in, and the difference is phenomenal. I still have a little bit of problems with the depth perception and distance, but it's a lot better than it was. And doing things like this helps me, because all my other bifocals, I've only had them twice, but they've always had the line. These don't have a line, so sometimes I think I can't see, and I realize if I tilt my head a little bit, I can see. So goofy. There we go, y'all. Ta-da! I'll finish with the memory keeper decor, and I love it because it's a Louisiana kind of fall. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. In Louisiana, you can carve a pumpkin for Halloween, but if you think you're going to carve it and leave it outside for any length of time, you're wrong, because it's so hot and humid here, the bottom rots out and you collect fruit flies. So you can't decorate them and leave them out for like more than a week. They turn on you bad. They get really gross. So this is our kind of fall. It's more about orange and burgundy flowers and purple, putting out mums and things like that, than it is about putting out real pumpkins, because a real pumpkin will rot to death. Anyway, thought y'all should know that. Anyway, having my coffee. We have a loop group video posting at noon tomorrow, so be sure you watch for that. It's actually, the theme is fall florals. So I'm eager to see what all of the other creators do with that decor, because we're all over the country and in other countries. I think there's somebody in Canada who participates with the loop group, at least one person in Canada. But it's nice to see how people interpret a theme like that and see what they do with it. So be sure you check back at noon tomorrow. If you don't subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload. It's almost every day, but not always. Once in a while I do a live. It's not a regular scheduled thing. It just happens when it happens. But the loop groups, 3 Wednesdays out of the month I participate in a loop group, and the last Sunday of the month I participate in a loop group, or the 3rd Sunday. I don't remember, but I'll let you know ahead of time. Anyway, that is it for today, y'all. I hope you are enjoying beautiful weather wherever you are. I hope you are having a fabulous day. Be kind to yourself and go be kind to someone else. Bye, y'all.